Hello, today I'm going to demonstrate how to make a lattice top on top of a pie. And I've already got my pie in my pie pan here, and I'm making an apple pie, and I canned my own apple pie filling last year, so it looks a little bit different than if you were using fresh apples. So I'm getting ready to make the top, so I took the other half of my pie dough here and I have rolled it out, and then I took turned upside down another 9-inch pie pan and drew a circle around it. So that's how I got this perfect circle. I want to give a few tips though before I move on about pie crust. When you're making your own pie crust, a couple tips are that I found is to make it more light and fluffy is to sift your flour ahead of time. And the other thing that's important is to use a if you're using butter, make sure you use cold butter. I've used here a butter shortening and flavored shortening. And the other tip is after you get it made, I wrap it in saran wrap and refrigerate it for 30 minutes before I bring it out and work with it. So I have gone ahead and I've rolled it out here, and then I took a ruler and I made 1-inch marks here so that I can have nice even strips. Now, for 4-age, you're really gonna want them evenly. If I was doing it on my own, I wouldn't. And then I found a pizza cutter works really well in cutting my strips. So I'm gonna go ahead here and I'm going to go across the marks. I don't know if you can see them, but I made these marks. See, there's some there. So they could have some nice, evenly matched strips. So I'm going to start by laying my strips, the ones that are going to go horizontal, on there first. So I pick one up here and kind of lay it in the middle. And then what I'm going to come over here is I'm going to alternate and do the other one, so I kind of have a longer one that's going to go in the middle the other way. So you can see there, I've got that one. Then I'm going to skip, and I'm going to put this one right here. Then we'll go back here, and I'm going to skip that one and put it there, and then put my last one right there. Okay, so now and you got to space them out there like that. So now I'm going to do the next side, and what I do here is I'm going to take this and I'm going to go every other one and fold this in half like that. Then I'm going to come in with this longest one that's left on my cutting board, put it there, bring this down, and then the next two, I'm going to lift up the next two and lay this one down, pull them back, and then I'm going to flip these up. They were kind of short. Whoops, I need this one also. So I didn't have a lot there, but it's going to look like this. And so then I can kind of rotate this over because it makes it easier for me. And so this one, I'm ready for this inside one. And I'm going to put this one down. And then I will do this one, and my very last one is right here. So there you go. So now I kind of take a knife, and any of that's extra, that was extra long, I'm gonna cut this off because I'm going to kind of integrate my pieces here into my crimping on the edge there. So I'm gonna pinch them down and go around, and then I'm gonna start crimping my edge. Whoops. Now, I'll tell you, I have a friend that I don't know how she does it, but she does an awesome job in crimping her edge. This is how my mom taught me. So I just kind of do it like this. So after I get it crimped around the edge, I'm going to then put an egg wash on it. So you can either use an egg wash or brush some milk across it. I personally like the egg wash because I think it looks shinier than doing the milk. This one, kind of gotta be a little bit careful because of my filling there. So one of the things I also want to tell you, if you're a 4-H'er that's making your pie for the fair, you know you have to put it in a disposable pan. And so one of the things you have to be careful with that. So you kind of have to practice, but you can see here I'm using a glass pie pan. You might need to take your foil disposable pan and put it inside of a glass pan or a regular one like this to kind of get the bottom crust to keep it from getting tough or overcooking in there. So you might need to practice with that to see how it bakes in that foil pan. Is your lattice top for your pie. Thank you.